Today, I want to talk to you about network security vulnerabilities in small and medium businesses and why most breaches don't happen because of sophisticated hackers, but because of simple issues that get overlooked. For SMBs, the network is still the backbone of everything, if that's in the cloud or your on-premise environment, and it's often the least understood and least monitored environment. The most common network vulnerabilities we see are, businesses are surprisingly basic. Things like outdated firewalls, unpatched systems, open ports, weak passwords, flat networks, and just poor segmentation. Many SMB networks were built years ago and just kept running. Over time, new devices, cloud services, remote access get added, but security doesn't always keep up. So attackers look for the easiest way in, and these gaps give them exactly that. Network risk usually comes from a combination of hardware, software, and human behavior. On the hardware side, it's things like end-of-life firewalls, misconfigured switches, or unsecured Wi-Fi. Those are the things you need to look for. On the software side, it's missing patches, outdated firmware, or just default configurations that were never hardened, never changed when they were put in. And then there's the human element. Weak passwords, phishing clicks, shadow IT, or someone plugging into a device without thinking about the risk. Most breaches don't start with zero-day exploits. They start with human error meeting poorly configured environments. The impact of this, single overlooked vulnerability can be massive for a business. One exposed firewall rule or unpatched system can lead to ransomware, data theft, downtime, or a business's email even being compromised. And then from there, the impact spreads fast. Loss of productivity from employees, client trust issues, compliance problems, insurance claims, and real financial loss for that business. What's scary is that most businesses don't realize that vulnerability existed until after something goes wrong. The key is visibility and regular testing. SMBs should be running routine vulnerability scans, reviewing firewall and network configurations, and monitoring network traffic for, abnormal behavior. You also need change management. Every time something is added or modified, security should be reviewed. Most importantly, weaknesses should be identified before attackers find them, not after. That's where proactive monitoring and third-party review really matters. There are a few network security best practices that every SMB should follow. First, keep systems patched and firmware up to date. This alone, blocks a huge percent of attacks. Secondly, I would use strong network segmentation so one compromised device can't access every single thing in your network. Third, lock down firewall rules and remove anything that's no longer needed. And then fourth, monitoring network activity continuously, not just when something breaks. And finally, combine technical controls with employee security awareness because people are always part of the network. Cybersecurity has really shifted from reactive detection to proactive prevention. In the past, the goal was detect an attack after it happened. Today, the focus is reducing attack surfaces, blocking the threats early, and limiting that blast radius where something slips through. That means better configurations, smarter monitoring, automation, and human oversight working together. Prevention doesn't mean nothing happens. It means when something does happen, the damage is limited and manageable. For small businesses, network security vulnerabilities aren't a matter of if, they are a matter of when they're addressed.